So in honor of this movie, I'm going to shoot the rest of this review using a Super 8 camera. Here we go. Yeah, this kinda sucks. Super 8. So Super 8 is the new J.J. Abrams movie about a group of kids who are making a zombie movie using a Super 8 camera. While filming the movie at a rundown train station, a cargo train that passes by is derailed and something escapes. Don't worry, I won't spoil anything. So after the incident, weird things start happening in the town, and the group of kids plus the police officer played by Cal Chandler is trying to unravel this mystery. So Super 8 is a movie I've been dying to see for months now. As we all know, judging by the trailers, this movie resembled Steven Spielberg's older films like Close Encounters and E.T. And I'm a huge fan of Steven Spielberg. I've been watching his movies all my life, and he's one of, if not my favorite director of all time. So after all this hype, how was the movie, you ask? Well... Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Let's just say it was really, really good. Super 8 is truly great, and it's not just a really fun summer movie, but it's also a really emotional and uplifting movie. To begin with, all of the acting in this movie was top-notch. The main protagonist, Joe Lamb, played by Joe Courtney, was just great. He was likable, funny, and managed to show a lot of emotion. And I was surprised because this was like his first film. Props to you, kid. The rest of the cast is a lot of unknowns, but they still managed to do such a good job. The main group of kids in this movie were so funny, and to be honest, they were actually relatable. The swearing, sneaking out at night, making little movies with your friends made me feel like a kid again.
You're only 17, you know.
Oh, shut up. And Cal Chandler, who was the police officer and father of Joe, also did a really good job. Likeable, interesting, and even badass at times. Now, the best thing about this movie, for me at least, was the look and feel of the film. This movie reminded me so much of a classic Spielberg film, and I just loved that. The late 70s setting, the music, the clothing, the way people talked was all so nostalgic and fun. And there were plenty of times where I forgot I was watching an homage film, and that's a sign of a really well-directed movie. Speaking of well-directed, J.J. Abrams, my word, you are just a bundle of really good assorted fruits. Wow, that was an interesting way to describe someone. But J.J. Abrams directs this movie so well, and despite taking some material from Steven Spielberg, he still manages to interject his own style into the movie. Now that's what I call good direction. And I love all the small things you notice when you watch the movie. For instance, there's one scene where Joe goes to his friend's house, the fat one, and when he's in his friend's room, you notice a lot of cool movie-related things like a Dawn of the Dead poster and a Halloween poster. And the scenes where the kids were shooting the film actually related to me. Pretty much everyone at a young age makes a movie, and it usually ends up being shit. And this movie shows the process of how the kids make the movie, and it's just so funny and... my word, is it relatable. So overall, Super 8 was an extremely entertaining movie that was a little bit more than just your average summer movie. All of the acting was top-notch, and all the emotional scenes felt real and not forced. The Spielbergish feel to the movie added this great nostalgic touch, and there were just a ton of other things to really enjoy about this movie. And you could argue that there are some problems with this movie, but in my opinion, all of the problems are just overshadowed by how great this movie really is. So overall, I'm going to give Super 8 a perfect 5 out of 5, the only film of 2011 so far that I've given a 5 out of 5 to. If you like Spielberg movies, if you like filmmaking, if you just like movies, go see this movie. Oh, and a little tip, when the credits come up, do not leave, because about a minute into the credits, they show something that, in my opinion, is just priceless. So that was my review for Super 8. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.